Ready for action? Let's get moving.
All the miners. Sounds like you two are getting along. Seriously?
Look, you guys. Looks like it wants to leave.
Looks like they want to find their master.
Help! Those people dressed in black are attacking us!
Hey, I'm talking to you.
I really don't...
This place is filled with nothing.
Those cowards! Let's go!
Strike the park! You took the bait. Time for a buzz. Let me tend your wounds.
Let's make it quick. A one-time enemy. Rules are made to be broken. Blade and flight! Impressive!
Can I have fun this time? Need a doctor?
Yeah! Time for swordplay! Strike the park!
You took the bait.
Let's go! Blade and flight!
Nice. Let's do it again when you're leveled up. Uh-huh. Looks like Numpy's in a good mood.
But aren't they on the IPC side? Strange.
Look! That's...
We'll see.
Huh? Where'd Numby go?
Wow. For something so short and stubby, you're surprisingly nimble. Well, guess that's that. We're on our own now. Let's keep going. Stay alert.
This combat needs up. This is double speed.
Rules are made to be broken. Practice is over. Swords descend. How many can you block? Strike the park.
Can I have fun this time? Time for a buzz. Let me tend your wounds.
Impressive. Let's make it quick. Yeah. Just a scratch. Time for swordplay. Blade and flight.
More enemies. Need a doctor?
It'll take more than that. Impressive.
Bully! This is over. Swords descend! Time for a buzz. You don't look so good. This is double speed.
Much better. More than that. Yeah!
Time for a buzz. Let me tend your wound. Spider-Man!
Much better. Let's go. Rules are made to be broken. Just a scratch.
Bladed flight! Time what's in your prescription!
Who are you people?
We took down the Doomsday Beast, the Stellaron, and Fantilia. Did you really think you could stop us?
Darn it! I'm all out of ammo.
Sir, we've just received word from the director.
Director Topaz? What did...
Teams are not to disrupt the lives of local inhabitants during the asset evaluation period. Teams that violate this directive will have their year-end bonuses reduced by 60%.
60%? We're done for! Attention all personnel! Evacuate the mine immediately! Erase all traces of your presence!
So,
Yeah. So, who is this Topaz anyway? She seems to have no problem ordering.
it's a long... You should probably...
Why did this mess have to happen so close?
Oh, looks like we've got a message. I get the feeling... Are you coming with us,
Go on, Branya message here.
Got it, Zila. Come on, to Clip-Hop?
These guys don't look like thieves.
By order of the Supreme Guardian, proceed no further. Miss Topaz.
Billabong might be in arrears, but I'm out of pocket. See you later, Captain.
Welcome back. I appreciate your help more than I can express. It couldn't have been... That's what friends are for, Branya. I'm fine. I just... Perhaps, but the IPC, they're moving quickly. Belobog is crawling with a silver lining is that apart from the mine incident you mentioned, there haven't been any major conflicts in other areas. I suppose Topaz must have issued an... Still, that hasn't stopped panic from building. People are confused. They don't know where these strangers in black came from, nor what their intentions are.
to get in touch with Topaz?
That's the reason I asked for you to look.
It's...
The contract Topaz sent to me a little while ago. There's a handwritten letter attached. Please take a look at the contents, and then tell me your thoughts.
Miss Branya, if you'll permit me to call you that, I'd like to share a story with you from my own life. In your eyes, the IPC may seem heartless or cruel, but in reality, we all have a story to tell. As for myself, my home planet was extremely resource poor. To survive, people worked laboriously. And given these circumstances, the natural environment of my home planet became increasingly harsh. I don't recall the exact moment when it happened. My home was facing its demise. The relatively wealthy chose interstellar migration. Finally, one fateful day, the IPC arrived on my home planet. They had the technology to repair our planet's damaged environment. In return for their help, they asked for just one thing: that all inhabitants sign a contract which would make them employees of the IPC. 2 years after signing the contract, the dark clouds and haze disappeared, and people began to take off their masks. When I was finally old enough, I officially became a member of the Strategic Investment Department. I witnessed the changes that took place on my home world, and was determined to bring the same changes to many other worlds in the galaxy. I am writing to you, Miss Branya. I know freedom is precious to people, but how many generations of Belabogians will it take to embrace the stars again without assistance? Who can guarantee that I have already negotiated the best possible deal for you. Once you sign this contract, all of Belabog's debts will be forgiven. In addition, the IPC will set up a special team to support the reconstruction of Eurillo 6. I can understand that for you, this is an extremely difficult decision because because of this, I believe that you...
Her words do sound quite sincere. What do you make of it?
I agree, but it struck me as an honest letter. I found the contents quite moving. In any case, she wasn't wrong when she said this would be this planet's fate. The civilization it carries, everything that's happened here and everything that will happen, it all rests in my hands. This definitely can't and shouldn't be a decision made by me alone. That thought has crossed my mind.
Right. I don't think it's fair for you to care.
Topaz hasn't given me much time to consider. I wanted to put it to a vote and let all the citizens of both the overworld and the underworld. I'll convene the Klapoth Fort architects immediately to discuss the contract. As for the locals, I'd like you to gauge their stance on the matter. The people of Belabog hold both of you in high regard. They'll most certainly be willing to tell you their thoughts.
I think we should leave this We've got your back. We failed to convince Topaz.
Thank you, March. I'll assemble the ministers. Let's meet up here again later.
All right. If we want to make an informed decision, we need to hear from both the overworld and the underworld, right? Let's start with the overworld.
Careful now. Don't.
We meet again. Uh-oh. That look on... sounds serious. Really? I wish it were me. We don't have much time, Pela. Wait. You're telling me I have to make this huge decision on the spot? Okay. If it were up to me... I've looked at some of the climate reports. And that's assuming no other disasters occur. If the IPC is able to bring about immediate change, building a better world for future generations sounds great, right? But is it in...
I see. So, compared to a... Thanks for your input.
Well, look who we have here!
Uh-oh. Sounds like something serious.
What?
Serval, we're racing
It's okay.
What? Hold on.
Surprised? Signing this contract would mean we no longer have to worry about surviving. As for working for the company, people need to work no matter where they are, right? If the IPC tries to take too many liberties, we can always... You know, I've always longed for the stars since I was a child, which is why...
I see. Thanks for your input.
Is that the Trailblazers? It's been pretty hectic in the city lately. All these people. Do you need my opinion? So that's who they are. The Madam Guardian must be under a lot of pressure.
We're here to gather everyone's...
Why, I'd refuse the contract, of course. Just look at them. Arrogant, stomping around here as if they own the place. How can such people be trusted? Who's to say they won't breach the contract? Faced with this sort of coercion, we must resist them with all... You must warn the Madam Guardian not to allow her...
A soldier's perspective is always... Thanks for your input. Did we miss anyone in the overworld? From what I've gathered, it seems like most people...
Time to log off.
What brings you two to the underworld? Seems a little out of the blue, but...
No stress now.
I've thought about it, and I won't deny the offer on the table is a very tempting one. And if we refuse, but even so, a quote I read back in school came to me just now. Living in the underworld has taught me that this phrase is true. I'd rather trek through the frigid...
Wow. That's a pretty... Another vote for the against pile.
Miss Marge, big sister.
Hey there, Clara.
Mr. Svarog went out for a walk with...
What? Topaz?
I'm not sure.
What now? Svarog's super logical. We should definitely get his... True. Don Hung's always...
Huh? Miss...
It's all right, Clara.
Because everyone has different... Just taking away...
You're right. Just the thought of... Thanks, Clara. log off. I mean, head back.
None other than this, but I can tell by the... Let me guess. Well, ask away. I see. That's a tricky situation, all right.
Mr. Oleg, out of all the people we...
Want to hear the truth? I'm afraid Great If this IPC does indeed possess the magical power to restore Bella, have you considered the opposite? What about if we refuse? The reconstruction plan already sounds like an endless endeavor. And with the added, what worries me the most is how Lady Bronya will handle the backlash from her people. Will she be able to withstand the criticism? Is she prepared?
Huh. I guess I never... Thank you for your thoughts, Miss... So, the votes are completely even. Oh, right! She's probably still in the great...
Back so soon? Are you feeling? I can tell from your tone that this isn't good. I think I get it.
Yeah, you didn't think...
Right.
As it stands, the votes are even.
In that case...
What?
I've thought about it. No matter the choice she makes, she has far greater foresight than... The vote is tied. If I were to give you... I'll respect whatever decision she makes, but...
Understood, Zila. This isn't... It's times like these that'll lead...
Right. It's Bronya's decision. If she asks you, just let her know my...
Well, it's all in... You bet. The express... the time has come. Time to log off. I mean, head back. Whoa, the fort's packed. I've never seen this many people here before. What?
March, you're back. So?
We talked to people in both the...
What was Zila's I should have known.
Did you come to a conclusion?
It's pretty much the same situation here. The time has come to make a decision.
Enough! All of you! I know what to do.
Wait! I have something to say to the Supreme Guardian.
But... aren't you...
Himeko? Wait, is that the real you or a hologram?
It's the real...
Miss Himeko, from the Astral Express? If we had known of your arrival beforehand, the architects would have given you a proper welcome.
I understand, Miss Bronya. No need to explain. Your city is facing immense difficulties. My intention is simply to ensure that you have all the relevant intel. I hesitate to call it a solution, but it is my hope that with this information, you will be better equipped as the...
Information? Please?
I happen to have have a friend with knowledge of Topaz. What Topaz said about her home world is indeed true, which is why she believes that the IPC's takeover of Belobog is... But there is one thing she intentionally left out. Not all worlds that have accepted the IPC's terms have been saved.
You mean...
Performing ecological reconstruction on a planet carries inevitable risks. According to the intel provided by my friend, the success rate for the ecological reconstruction of worlds using the...
Only 63% of planets succeed? That's not exactly comfort.
This is the overall average across all IPC projects. The success rate of projects personally handled by Topaz is above 80%. She's undoubtedly one of the most... I wanted to bring these numbers, these probabilities to light. I think it's only fair that you know all the facts before making a decision. Ultimately, it's up to you, Supreme Guardian, to make the final call.
I understand. Thank you, Miss Himiko. Regardless of how alluring their promises may be, this contract is nothing more than a gamble.
Now that you've decided, I don't have to pretend to be impartial anymore.
Astro friends, I have an idea. I need some time to rally all the residents in the city. Please locate her for me. It doesn't matter where she is or what she's doing. And if
Don't worry. Leave it to us. We'll find her. It won't be...
Belobog's future is not for sale. And we'll never... Stay safe, everyone.
Shepard should be waiting for us in Rivet Town, right? Here we go again.
Time to log off. Head back.
The Supreme Guardian has briefed me on the situation and ready to enter Rivet Town. Keep your guards up.
Destination reached.
Wow, would you look at that? But I don't see any mech or weapons. This place is completely
Affirmative. The weapons are concealed within the towering rock formations.
No wonder we couldn't find the automaton factory. It was right under our... Wait a minute. You said these weapons have been hidden here from the very beginning? That means the architects of Eurillo 6 never used them in their fight against the Legion.
Correct. After the IPC departed from this world more than 700 years ago, no one has possessed the necessary knowledge for activating these weapons. The architects used the IPC blueprints to construct replica automatons. However, the overwhelming majority of the combatants, commanded by Elisa Rand, were human.
I see. The stories about this world are true. truly...
I would like to ask you a question, Topaz.
You're awful polite for a big robot. Ask. Don't be shy.
If the IPC does not intervene, this world is doomed. Are you convinced of this conclusion beyond any doubt?
Yes. I've gone through countless case studies, and they all point to the same conclusion. Any world that comes into contact with a Stellaron is doomed. On the surface, things may appear to be getting better since the Astral Express lent a helping hand. But sooner or later, the underlying problems will resurface. A looming crisis can often lie hidden beneath the illusion.
Understood.
Understood. That's it? You don't have...
Emotional readings indicate that your response is sincere and accurate. That is all I wish to confirm regarding this matter. While my opinion on the future of this planet may differ from yours, it ultimately holds no weight. I am merely a tool, not a decision maker.
If only my colleagues had the same self-awareness as you. Come on, Numby. We've got some assessing to do.
Topaz disappeared after leaving Rivet Town.
The IPC soldiers are well equipped.
You're right, Miss Himiko. We'll be used.
Automaton.
I'll explain later. Let's get moving.
Look, down there!
Keep noise to a minimum. It's time to deploy the automaton.
Where are you going?
I know that your urge to fight is overwhelming. Are you ready? Remember, try to avoid being noticed. It's all right. We prepared. Are you ready? Remember, try.
ISFP detected thinking outside the box.
Oh no!
It's all right. We prepare. Are you ready? Remember, try.
Oh wow! We wiped them all out in a single explosion! That's what you call efficiency!
It's a shame we had to resort to this method, but we had no choice.
You Silvermane guards sure...
I've seen standard issue robots like these before. It's an IPC...
Correct. The exterior is similar to the Grizzly. Hopefully the automaton stealth bomb will still be effective. Are you ready? Remember, try to... It's all right. Are you ready? Remember, try to avoid...
goals, team.
Oh no! There's some.
It's all right. Are you ready? Use the remember.
I said be thinking outside the box.
Oh no!
It's all right. Are you ready? Remember, try.
Fighting the team.
Oh, woohoo! The coast is clear!
To be honest, I didn't think it would be so powerful. Good thing everything went according to plan. This is the road that Topaz took.
Let's find her.
This time. Mr. Svarog? Are you alright? I hope.
Greetings, outsiders. System functions are normal. I have had no conflict. Such a result would be Hyla Topaz is ahead. She had the means to force me to comply with her orders, but chose from her perspective, the only way to preserve Belobog is by incorporating it into the IPC. While I do not agree with her viewpoint, while it is unlikely, I still encourage the avoidance of any potential...
Unlikely potential?
Don't worry, March. The Express never pursues conflict as a first means. But if it comes down to it...
Himiko's right. As long... Why would Topaz come here? Is she looking for something?
It's possible. Many mysteries lurk beneath the surface of this world.
Oh, hey there, slowpokes. I was starting to think you weren't gonna show. This lady next to Miss March looks oddly familiar.
Pleasure to meet you, Miss Topaz. I'm
Oh, wow. I remember now. The illustrious Miss Himiko. Some of my colleagues dream about meeting you. Of course, the Nameless have quite the reputation. You're following in the footsteps of the great Akivilia.
I'm pleased to see how well everyone's been getting along. Topaz, based on your greeting, I presume you have a...
Of course! The deadline has already passed, but Branya still hasn't signed the contract. I think I can guess what's holding her back.
Please, don't misunderstand us, Miss Topaz. We have no intention of opposing the IPC or its board. Standing idly by and watching them sign an unfair contract goes against everything the Nameless are about.
Miss Himiko, sorry for interrupting.
We needn't waste our time, March. She made her decision.
There's no fooling the Astral Express. You're absolutely right. Differing views don't necessarily mean one person is right and the other is wrong. However, to keep things moving forward...
Huh? Well, what do you mean?
My superiors have granted me the approval I need. I wish. So many eager faces. I want... approval to launch an attack on the members of the Astral Express. The best kept secret to getting something over the line? Always be ready to turn the tables. Go, Numby. projects under my wing have no room for error.
Let's make it quick.
Time for swordplay. Strike apart. You took the bait. Practice is over. Swords descend. Time for a buzz. You don't look so good. Ow! This combat needs optimizing. This is double speed. How many can you block? Can I have fun this time?
Rules are made to be broken.
Bladed flight! You took the bait. Time for a buzz. You don't look so good. Time for swordplay. More enemies. Time for a buzz. This combat needs optimizing. This is double speed. A one-time enemy.
Let's go. Rules are made to be broken.
Practice is over. Swords descend. Time for a buzz. Need a doctor? Spider-Man!
I can breathe easy again.
Time what's in your prescription? How many can you block? Strike apart.
More than that. Let's make it quick. Yeah.
This combat needs optimizing. This is double speed.
Rules are made to be broken.
See what's not over? Nice. Rematch. Bladed flight. Can I have fun this time? Practice is over. Swords descend. You don't look so good. Spider-Man!
I can breathe easy again. Let's go. Just a scratch.
Strike apart. More enemies. Let me tend your wounds. Good as new. Time what's in your prescription?
More than that. Time for swordplay. Bladed flight. Scratch. Rules are made to be broken.
Need a doctor?
Much better. How many can you block? Strike with heart. Practice is over. Swords descend.
Can I have fun this time?
Let's make it quick.
This combat needs optimizing. This is double speed. Let me tend your wounds.
Much Time better. For swordplay. Bladed flight.
More enemies.
Let's go. How many can you block?
Time what's in your prescription?
Strike with heart. Rules are made to be broken.
This combat needs optimizing. This is double speed. Need a doctor?
Swords descend. Much better. Much better.
Time what's in your prescription?
Time for swordplay. Strike with heart. Rules are made to be broken.
Let me tend your wounds. Can I have fun this time? This combat needs optimizing. This is double speed. Time for a buzz.
Let's make it quick.
Need a doctor? Good as new.
made to be broken. How many can you block?